one of the other things that we're going to be doing is for wind instruments, since we use our breath, and breath is one of the ways that COVID is spread. The way we're going to do this safely is been done all around the country in different states that have been open for school, even here in Washington, some places that have been open for in-person school, or even if they haven't, maybe they had were able to have band. We have guidelines that are based on CDC protocols and provided by the Department of Health for instrument playing, for wind instrument playing. If you play strings or a percussion instrument, this isn't going to apply to you so much, but it's going to help you if you know what the wind players are doing to help keep you safe. So you actually are not going to use your regular mask for this. There are a couple of types of masks. I got this one here, which it has a little slit opening in the front, kind of like a pouch that goes all the way through. It kind of looks like the front of Captain Underpants' costume, right? And if you put this on, then this still covers your face, right? So this is one of the types of mask. It is with the slit in it, and then when you play your instrument, you put your mouthpiece in there and completely enclose it inside of that hole. And so you got to have it loose enough that you can breathe, but tight enough that it covers up all the different places where you play. All right, so let's go ahead and put that mouthpiece in. So you can see I can completely play with this. It covers my nose and my mouth. One of the challenges I found with this particular mask is it does slide down a little bit, but it works. So you'll also notice I have a bell cover on. This is a 3-layer bell cover where it's 2 layers of fabric, and then there's what's called MERV, MERV 13, a MERV 13 filter on it, so that anything that comes out the end of the bell is going to get caught right here. Let's try the other mask real quick. The other type of mask is a flap mask, and this one, this particular one is pretty comfortable actually. All right, so we'll put this one on. Again, it's got a nose piece in here that I can adjust, and then the flap on it just opens up so I can put my mouthpiece in, and then I cover the mouthpiece back up with the flap. And so all of the spittle and aerosol and everything that might come out my mouth when I'm breathing or playing is going to get caught by the mask, and everything in that might come out the bell is going to get caught by the bell. And then for our emptying our water key, we're going to need to have some paper towels to empty your water key into, or a dish to empty it into, or if you get up and empty it right into the garbage can, that will be fine as well. But let's not empty the water key right on the floor for reasons of COVID. And then as soon as you're done playing, you want to switch your mask back to your regular mask as quickly as you can, and then put your instrument away. All right, there we go. And obviously at this point, when I'm all done, I'm going to want to wash my hands, right? Because I've been touching my masks, I've been touching my face, I've been touching the parts of my instrument that my mouth touch, I've been touching the parts of my instrument that my hand touches, etc. It's just a good protocol in general. I'm going to remove this now because I'm the only one here actually, and it'll be easier for me to talk. It's good protocol to wash your hands before you play your instrument and wash your hands after you play your instrument, even when it's not COVID times. So let me tell you about the filters. the school district is going to provide us with bell covers for brass instruments, clarinets, saxes, and even a foot joint cover for the flute. Through all of the time that people have been doing band, they found, you may have seen these covers for the woodwind instruments that they have used maybe last fall to make sure that everything was safe, and they found that those don't do too much because there's such a small amount of aerosol coming out of each hole on the instrument that the important thing they want to do is cover the face, cover the mouthpiece, and cover the end of the instrument. So for those reasons, you don't need to cover your hands or your keyholes while you play, but we do need to cover the ends of both ends of the instrument on wind instruments. And so the district will provide the PPE for that, but the order is out. It went out to bid, and then they had to choose the vendor and place the order, and now we're waiting a few weeks for the order. They're anticipating we're going to get that sometime during the week of May 10th. So May 10th is, we have a 6th period band on May 11th, and 5th period band on May 14th, so very unlikely we're going to have it for May 11th. Somewhat likely that we may have it for the 14th. Very probable that we will have it for 6th period band on the 18th. So if you would like to play your instrument in person in class, I've sent some information out in email on how to acquire your own mask and bell cover. You see, I do have 2 masks here. Like I might play this one, and then I don't want to like play this mask for multiple days in a row. So without washing it, that's going to be gross, right? So if you have a second mask, that'll benefit you greatly, and then you would have a second bell cover if you got your own PPE PPE before we get the district PPE. But if you don't, it's fine. You can still record your parts at home. Practice your parts, participate in synchronous class, come in person and finger along. So if I didn't have my PPE, what would I do? I would still have my regular mask on, and I would have my instrument out, and I would finger all my notes, but I just wouldn't blow the instrument. And then I would still want to wash my hands because I'm touching my instrument. Yeah, so that's how we're going to do PPE. And I'll see you in class.